So here's a video of Jim Iyke in an interview, and he says, he staunchly believes that a single mother, a woman cannot raise a male child like a man would. I think I'm also of that opinion that it's a man who can raise a male child properly and more adequately. So let's hear what it is that he has to say.
Our place. A woman can raise a man. I know women in this place right now that I mean, but you can't. You're not built for it. A single mother cannot raise a man properly. You need a man influence, a male influence. Go get your brother that is doing well, or your father, or even a man that you trust. There has to be a male presence in it. Because women are naturally built to nurture, to love, and then what you're going to raise is a very weak man. Okay? It's going to be everything like the man that left you. Okay. Because that's the concept of manhood, you understand. You need somebody that will discipline him, tell him no as oftentimes as possible, put him in the grind. I'll give you again, I like to draw illustrations. I was at a beach in the south of France once, and my son, before then he's never seen me this way, that growing up bonding thing. He was playing with a bunch of kids, some white kids, bigger than him. And I think he got tired. My son is a horrible footballer. I don't know what gave him the idea, because he's half black, he can play football. So they dribbled the hell out of my son. He got sick of being dribbled and he went to grab the ball. It was his ball. Now the white kids don't want him to leave with the ball, so they took the ball back. There was a scuffle. From the corner of my eyes, I saw when he pushed him down. So he left and rushed back to me. The parents of those kids were all lined up alongside me, right? So he came back to me crying. I didn't even act like I knew him. I didn't even turn. Wow. So he dragged my short like, I said, I don't know. Yeah, man. But there's nothing. And bro, he was 4 years old. He was about 4. I said, this is not open. This was my test of my genius now, to see if he's going to, measure up. So he dragged my shorts a bit. She was from the corner of my eye rushing. That is the natural propensity of a woman, to go aid him, to pick. And I told her, don't you dare come near him. This is a conversation between two men. Just go back to what you're doing. And she was, now this is where you have to have somebody that follows you, that respects your leadership. She stepped back and watched. He sat down in the sand, cried a bit, and then these kids were taking off with his ball to the other side of the beach. So he went back and won his shoot 4 against 1. Well, needless to say, he was the one that's better. I've been teaching martial art. So all this martial art taught you, what is it for? So he went in there, kicked some ass real quick, pushed down the biggest kid, grabbed his ball, and started coming back. Now the parent got up, and didn't I see? Was speaking French. I told him, "C'est pas français. I don't understand." We don't have to have a language barrier for you to understand that your kids took my son's ball. Exactly. You didn't lift your finger. It's all of yours. Now he's gone back for war and took his ball back. And then now you're coming. Now it's man to man. You touch my son, I'll declare war all over the beach. Wow. So he said something, I know it was derogatory. Who cared? And he walked away. That's it. I've never been more proud of him then, but that was the unspoken understanding between us. I'm not here to help you. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to protect you. I'm here to provide for you. Wow. The rest you figure it out by yourself, and that's what makes tough kids. Wow. That's my idea of leadership. That's great.
And that's true. I like that illustration. I like the example you used. I was going to use something very similar, but then I would just say it's normal. If we look very well, we'll see that it is men that can shape men. In fact, even when we look at girls who were raised by their fathers, we tend to see that they carry elements of masculinity. They carry the element of resilience, of tenacity, and they are strong enough, to ride in the leadership reign, and they know how to get back on their feet. They know how to stand up for themselves, which are qualities that are mostly associated with men. And it takes a man to actually instill that in a child. And so he's right to say that women cannot raise a male child properly as a man would raise a male child. It's all facts. And so yes, whenever the storm starts to blow, the natural propensity of a woman is just to guard the child, like, man, I just gotta shield you from these things. But in the presence of the father, it's usually different. And the father may even watch to see what you would do first. He would come in when he sees that, yes, it has gotten to a place where he knows that you can no longer weather the storm. But then he still wants to see you. He wants to see you put in the fight, put in effort, which are qualities that you need to survive in the real world. And so I'm really proud of the statement from Jim Iyke. And yes, it is what it is. And so, like he said, even if your child's father is not with you, you need to seek a male presence, a male figure for your male child, especially, so that you don't end up raising a weak son. So that's it for this one. And I want to hear your take in the comment section. If you disagree, I want to see your point of view. That's it from me, and I'm out.